I can never actually believe that something is happening to you, because I can never actually believe that something is happening to me. At best, I can believe that you believe something is happening to you. That I can understand, that you still believe that something is happening to me. And sometimes I feel it is strange because you have looked over and over. You have looked, all of you have looked over and over, and you find that there is no me. And yet conditioning sometimes seems so strong that even after seeing clearly there is no me, mostly now for you when it comes in this combination punch, 1-2 combination punch, which is emotion and thought together, bam bam, then it gets you, then you're knocked out. Just the thought now for most of you is not so strong. It is when some sensation comes and the interpretation of that sensation comes, then you say, yes, this is really happening to me. And still when we check, you find there is no me. What does the me mean? The me means that there is an entity, there is a definite entity with size and shape and color, which all of this is happening to. But when we check, do we find this entity? We find only the infinite. And if there is some sensation of finiteness, that is also seen inside the infinite. This is your true experience right now. Whatever phenomena is experienced, it is experienced in the infinite space of your being. This you see right now. But you don't find, many of you don't find anything special in this because it has always been this way. The infinite cannot run out of space. Nothing is too big for that which is infinite. In fact, you see that all appearances are nothing, smaller than grains of sand to that which you are. And this is the nature of the mind. So if there's a big wall in front of us, it's painted white, and we make a tiny dot on that wall, and we call someone and say, "What do you see?" They'll say, "I see a dot." Just like this, when something is appearing, it can seem like this is all there is, this dot. We forget to look at the wall. We forget to look at the space in which all of this is coming and going. Is that touched by this? That remains untouched. So this space, this wall is not phenomena. Yet phenomena can arise within it. Where is all of this coming and going? And this space has no complaints. It just is. Just be a little vigilant that the mind is not making any visuals out of this. There is an impulse that wants to make a picture out of what is being said. But any visual, any picture takes us away from the direct experience. So don't try to push the picture away, because that will only energize it more. Just bring your inquiry back to where this picture is appearing, or who witnesses even this.
Feel like something.
You feel like? Are you sure? Just an interpretation of some fear or some sense of discomfort. You can look together. So, what is happening? I'm not saying that experience is stopping. So, what is the experience right now?
Yeah, talking to you.
This experience where? These words are tasted where? Your own words are experienced where?
The mind here throws a lot of like visuals.
So those visuals are also experienced by who?
You just ask it.
Okay. All that is being experienced is experienced where? In which space? In you. Now this I, what are the limits of this I? What are the boundaries?
I don't want to say anything.
Just say what you see. Say, in me, does this me have a boundary?
Feels like the body right now.
Like the body is the boundary, yes, very natural for it to feel that way. And this body is experienced as a set of sensations, isn't it? And these sensations seem to define some sort of a boundary for the body. With me so far? And this boundary exists in what? Is the boundary outside you? What is the boundary inside? All these sensations of the body, where are they experienced?
Mm.
And this me now, is it constricted by the body? Or even the body is inside this me, experience inside this me. The body is in me. Now this me, what are the dimensions of this me? Or at least it's not limited by the body, because already you say body is inside me. Now as you keep looking, you will find I cannot define the boundaries of this experiencer. And all sensations might happen. But this being which is experiencing all of this is not constricted by any of this. Because everything is inside of it. What can constrict this? Don't wait for any mental confirmation. Just check directly. Can you run out of space?
Mind is trying to see it, like I'm just like because there's like
Yes.
a concept of infinity or a concept of
Yes.
space.
Yes.
So it's trying to like
Yes. Paint a picture or
paint a
create some
picture.
visual. It's okay. It's okay. Don't resist it. Just see that this is what it's doing. It's enough. So the picture is coming up. That is also experience inside you. All this entire, all the sounds, everything is experienced here. Outer world, inner world, no difference. It's all here. This is what I meant when I said that on this big wall, which is white in color, if you put a dot, small black dot, the nature of the mind is to say that there is a dot here and not to pay attention to the space in which this dot is appearing. So all sensations, all feelings, all thoughts, all worlds are appearing and disappearing inside this.